The chase intensified as the stolen motorcycle raced through treacherous curves. The suspect tried to evade capture at full speed, determined to escape. Finally, the motorcycle skidded and fell, and the police swiftly moved in to restrain the suspect. He was forced to surrender, admitting he was merely a transporter. The chase ended with an emotional moment as the vehicle's owner, teary-eyed, expressed his gratitude for the recovery of his vital means of livelihood. Florida police engaged in a high-speed chase involving a stolen Porsche Cayenne. The suspect recklessly fled through main roads, escalating the intensity of the pursuit.
You want to get into the dash?
Yeah, there's it now.
So go to India, they're traffic troopers. Performing a pit, good.
As the suspect tried to flee, police executed a precise pit maneuver. He was arrested with a Glock 19 drugs and $9,000, exposing a dangerous criminal network.
Yeah, guys, come.
The chase was intense as the suspect weaved and changed directions continuously to escape. Police stayed determined and relentless, refusing to give him any chance to get away. Despite the suspect weaving through narrow streets, the police persisted in their pursuit. The chase reached its peak when the car lost a tire, reducing its speed and allowing the officers to close in.
Yeah, guys, they're running. Okay, they're going underneath the R21, Okay, left, back to Griffiths, back to Griffiths. Okay, direction Deadpark, approaching Griffiths, on Pretoria Road. Ja, dis op die agterpad, op Pretoria Road. By Griffiths nou, en dan gaan reguit. Stop hulle! Yeah, we tried to box it in at Griffiths. He jumped the pavement.
With a series of precise maneuvers, police successfully stopped the suspect's vehicle. The suspect was swiftly arrested despite resisting, ensuring the safety of other road users. The tense chase erupted as the BMW sped away, leaving the sound of police sirens behind. The driver swerved recklessly, turning busy streets into a perilous journey. The climax occurred when a brave truck driver blocked the road, forcing the BMW to stop. Police quickly arrested the suspect. If it were you, would you dare to act so boldly?
Go, Frank.
The dramatic chase reached its peak as two reckless suspects on a motorcycle, without any protective gear, put themselves and everyone around them in extreme danger. When the suspects abandoned the vehicle and fled, an officer immediately gave chase, pursuing relentlessly and apprehending one suspect after a tense struggle, while the other remains the target of an intense manhunt.
Fica na moto! Vai tomar, vai correr? Vai correr? Então corre, corre, levanta a mão, levanta a mão. Levanta a mão, vem cá.
The drug trafficking driver discarded evidence upon realizing he was being watched. Despite recklessly driving against traffic, police deployed TAC and stayed determined, refusing to let him escape.
All lanes occupied. Vehicle is to lane one. It's trying to navigate through traffic now. GMP got anything at 6? Stand by, there's a minor collision damage only. Oscar November, Oscar on a Peugeot. And we're back out to lane 3, third mile marker. Comms to end pass over. Oh, vehicle's back on itself. It's rejoined main carriageway. No conflict with other road users. There was a broken down vehicle, but it's come to no incident. Vehicle is contraflow at the roundabout, but it's only the natural layout of the road. It's not a divide for conflict of other road users. And he's pushed himself into a solid barrier now. General direction, Terminal 1, and we are continuing now 30 miles an hour. He's tried to do a reset, and we are now into a closed multi-storey car park. I'm not going to be able to change lanes, it's not going to happen. We are through the barrier.
Finally, the suspect's car crashed into a barrier and came to a stop. Despite trying to flee, he was arrested near a hotel. The court sentenced him to 5 years in prison and a 5-year, 4-month driving ban. On a scorching summer day, 2 suspects stealing air conditioners from a store were caught in the act. As they ran through a parking lot, they were pursued by Border Patrol officers, sparking a tense chase.
Put your hands up! Put your hands up!
The chase ended when the suspect's car hit a police vehicle and crashed into a parking lot. The driver was subdued, and the other suspect was arrested after a failed escape, facing serious charges. In this breathless chase, the fugitive is risking his life, with each rev of the engine a step closer to the line of life and death. But can he escape, or is fate waiting at the end of the road? This chase is like a marathon of gas tanks. Whoever has more gas wins, but unfortunately the police don't worry about running out of gas. Only the fugitive worries about running out. Admittedly, both drivers in the chase were formidable. The policeman expertly navigated every corner, while the fugitive recklessly swerved as if he were risking his life. But in the end, his skills couldn't save him from being handcuffed. No helmet, covered license plate, and speeding through the winding roads at breakneck speed. A reckless act filled with danger, setting the stage for an inevitable chase. Every sharp turn, every dangerous swerve through traffic. Each near collision is a clear sign. He's gambling with his life. Suddenly, at the intersection, a car appeared out of nowhere. The motorcycle crashed head-on, the impact echoing like the final bell ending this dangerous game. The Dodge Ram 1500, wanted in connection with an armed robbery, came into sight, and Sergeant Roy Moomey and the Fort Smith patrol team immediately launched the pursuit.
That Dodge pickup just stopped through headquarters now. We're 1037 northbound.
As if he had nothing left to lose, the suspect barreled through the red light, veering deep into oncoming traffic, turning every surrounding vehicle into a deadly obstacle.
Now, we're back in U-Turn. Railroad, 954. Yeah, he's got the U-Turn. County still going eastbound. Okay. Hold on. Still on eastbound. He's going to come right to the bridges.
The suspect's car barreled down the road at over 100 miles per hour. The terrifying moment hit as he slammed into the police car, lost control, and crashed straight into the barrier, ending the reckless chase. A gray Infiniti SUV was spotted driving without headlights. Ignoring orders to stop, it sped off recklessly, forcing police into a tense pursuit to contain the danger. After the pit maneuver, the car crashed into a concrete wall and came to a stop. Police quickly subdued the driver. Despite his apologies, he faced strict consequences for attempting to flee. The unregistered vehicle evaded inspection, recklessly accelerating through narrow alleys. With dangerous turns, even the slightest mistake could lead to serious consequences. The chase reached its climax when the suspect suddenly disappeared, leaving behind the vehicle and the police in utter frustration, as victory seemed just within reach. At a breakneck speed of 115 miles per hour, the motorcycle recklessly dodged every police attempt to close in, showcasing incredible evasive maneuvers. The daring chase was filled with heart-pounding excitement. Desperate and struggling, the suspect was finally brought down by a decisive blow from the police, ending the intense chase and foiling his daring escape attempt. When the police activated their emergency lights, they had no idea they'd be facing a high-stakes chase. This dirt bike rider chose to defy the law, making everything unbelievably intense. Finally, when the police forced him off the road, he still tried to flee and resisted arrest, compelling the officers to use force to subdue him. Pryor Hicks was taken to the Bibb County Law Enforcement Center, and the dirt bike was impounded for lack of insurance and registration. The chase intensified as the motorcycle shot through the streets like a bullet, weaving daringly and slipping through narrow alleys, creating a scene filled with danger. He took advantage of every turn to try to make his escape. With no escape left, the vehicle tumbled onto the road, ending the reckless chase. The driver was apprehended, proving that fleeing only leads to harsher consequences.